Tiger TV After Hours. See what costumes you'll need to rock any Halloween party.
See Nick Lopez demolish Free Speech Alley with his absolutely amazing bowling skills.
And hear from some of the spookiest stories from students around campus. All this and more tonight on the spookiest episode of Tiger TV After Hours. Welcome back to Tiger TV After Hours. My name is Ben Rabelais.
And I'm local impersonator Connor Wagner. Thanks for joining us.
Tonight's a special night, Tyler. It's Halloween, and that means kids and adults alike are dressing up as their favorite characters to scare, scream, and find delicious treats. You have any ideas in mind?
Well, Ben, I'm actually dressed up as niche internet micro-celebrity Tyler Johnson tonight.
Well, I gotta say, Connor, you look good. But that's not the only thing. Students just celebrated Halloween weekend, and we've got some great updates for you. Let's get right into it.
I love you, Tyler.
I'm so pretty.
Okay,
guys,
listen.
Oh my God.
The show is in less than a week, and I have nothing in my brain. I don't know what to do. We need ideas.
Cassandra, I know exactly what you need. See, this is exactly what we needed. I could have told you this from the start.
Hear me out. Stuffed dog neutering.
No! What does that even mean?
I love this stuff.
Okay, but in reality, listen, there's this car, it runs on water, and I think we should pitch it, because the government doesn't want you to know about it, but it's real, and it's a real thing. This is very serious. Like, it's important.
I'm so pretty.
I already have the equipment and I was trained. I can do it on a stuffed dog.
Why did my parents want me to do this as a kid?
Listen, this is exactly what we needed, and what we need now is the government to listen to us that there's a car and it runs on water, man!
So I gotta have it. Like, it's, can I have the rest?
That's so expensive, man! By the way, is something on fire?
American conservative author and political commentator Candace Owens stopped by LSU to talk about her American values and the power of the family as a part of a Turning Point USA Live Free tour. Luckily, we have another positive and uplifting spirit in town to preach her views as well. TikTok celebrity Sister Cindy has made her way back to LSU's campus. Personally, I would sell my soul to see the two idols collab on stage.
Oprah Winfrey announced her 100th book this week and discussed how the novel opened her up to life. Oprah, not to be mean, but when was the last time you were actually opened up?
The NCAA Division I basketball tournament, March Madness, has begun, and BetMGM hosts a yearly competition where users can win $10 million by predicting the perfect bracket for the tournament. All basketball fans and even presidents traditionally participate in this competition. On an unrelated note, President Joe Biden has recently redacted his statement that stated at the end of April, a portion of America's debt will be paid off.
Everyone's favorite basketball event tipped off recently with the start of the March Madness tournament. Like many, my bracket was busted after 16-seeded Fairleigh Dickinson upset Purdue in the first round. In the past couple of years, there has been a pattern in big upsets as Fairleigh Dickinson has joined the likes of the St. Peter's Peacocks and Oral Roberts to pull off major upsets. All I'm going to say is I have more head synced making it all next year.
Hit television show Only Murders in the Building has recently been teasing their new season coming out at the end of the summer. A picture of co-star Selena Gomez and Steve Martin has surfaced of Selena in a wedding dress and Steve in a tux. Personally, I hope Selena marries the blonde man in an off-white gown like she should have originally.
Well, it seems like Taylor Swift might finally be announcing that she was the problem. In her new album, Midnights, the song Antihero alludes that her 9 ex-boyfriends, 10 breakup albums, and just under 12 hours of lyrics complaining about how bad her ex-boyfriends were. Maybe Taylor herself is the problem. Crazy.
Rapper Waka Flocka appeared at LSU this weekend to perform at the house for students, and while many students found that as a treat, it was more of a trick for Kappa Sigma members who now will have to pay an extra $300 for fraternity fees to pay for his $90,000 appearance.
The third and final installment of the new Halloween franchise, Halloween Ends, premiered on October 14th. And following its box office success, fellow Scream team member Jason Voorhees was quoted saying, "Who cares that Michael Myers is back? Y'all just wait for my comeback. Bet I can kill more teenagers." Jason Voorhees has not been seen since. Stay alert.
With LSU having one of the world's only year-round haunted houses for eons now, students are beginning to wonder as another Halloween passes, when exactly will they take down their locket attraction?
Good luck with your trick-or-treating tonight, Tigers. Be careful. Reports have been flying of students allegedly running into Shaq on Halloween. But let's be honest, folks, it's probably just Frankenstein roaming campus.
Rumors have been circulating of Todd Gray's releasing a new special edition Halloween Cane's meal. The chicken has been replaced with coleslaw, the fries with coleslaw, and the bread with extra coleslaw. This is all to ensure that he is the biggest monster this Halloween.
Spring break, a time for kids and teens alike to go crazy at the beach. Me, however, I had a different idea of fun. Me and Mr. Four Loko got along great last week.
Speak for yourself, Nick. I spent the week at the beach, but the real trip for me was that visit to the best place on earth, that beaver and his sexy merch at Buc-ee's.
We wanted to hear what you guys did this weekend and asked you guys on our Instagram to send us your best moments over the years. Here's what we got. That's right, Champagne Poppy himself was spotted at Harpoon Harry's last year. This was actually just 1 month after Rihanna announced her pregnancy, which I think had something to do with the 10 tequila shots he downed before getting on stage.
This next one is not for the queasy stomachs. However, I'm glad to watch it.
Finally! Do I go full sin?
Yes, bottom to top, bottom to top.
Sandwiches and fruit have always been staples at the beach, but I think this one is next on my list.
And here's to waiting for our next break.
When we get back, sports reporter Julia Governor is here to do Nick's job better and tell us about recent sports.
And I guess, stay around to see the first episode of the critically acclaimed documentary, 17 Millie.
So Ben, Halloween is tonight and I'm very excited to bust out my super cool and super awesome Garfield costume, which even includes a free pan of lasagna.
Well, Connor, I don't really know what I'm going to dress up as yet, and it's hard to decide between looking not only like super cool and mysterious, but slightly sexy and flirty.
I'm hearing what you're saying, Ben, but there's no need to fear. After Hours is here to help both you and anyone else still looking for those last-minute costumes. We've got everything you could ever imagine right here in the studio.
The one girl who thinks Buc-ee's is a whole vacation.
Have you ever had the beaver nuggets?
A real-life Joe Mixon fan.
Okay, I know what he did was bad, but hear me out. 21 points against Pittsburgh, 18 against Atlanta. I may be 2-5 in fantasy, but those 2 wins were thanks to him. So thank you, Joe Mixon.
Just a barista.
Hey, can I get 1 single cup of ice and also just a cup of ice as well?
All right, would you like that large? Grande. Would you like that?
Or, with a child-sized princess costume, you can dress up as everyone's favorite reality TV star whose kiss is about to ruin a rapper's career.
I hope this kiss doesn't have any lasting consequences.
Or even a suspicious Minecraft YouTuber looking to show his face to the world.
Talking to a camera for the first time.
And traffic cones for some reason.
Please keep going.
What?
That's it. That's exactly what I needed. I never realized how easy it was to find a costume.
Exactly. These costumes are easy and fun for the whole entire family.
Well, let's move on to something that's not family friendly. It's time for the Acts of the Week. When I die, do not donate my body to science. Instead, I want to be turned into a spirit Halloween. This is totally taking the idea of an organ donor to the next level.
If I pass my E-contest, I'm drinking. If I fail my E-contest, I'm also drinking. Happy Halloween. I've taken econ, and all I can say is you'll be drinking tonight.
Dressing up as her phone for Halloween so she'll finally pay attention to me. Oh wait, I think I wrote this one. All you guys dressed in animal ears and tails better just be a Halloween costume, not a furry. So true, Halloween really is the time for students to release their inner furry, isn't it?
And that's going to be all we got for the Yaks of the Week. Send us your submissions at LSU After Hours on Instagram. Don't go just anywhere yet, Tigers. When we come back, Nick is back in Free Speech Alley to show these freshmen how to bowl.
Welcome back, Tigers. Before we head off for tonight, we thought we'd leave you with a little bit of a fright.
We asked students for their scariest ghost stories, and we're ready to share them with you.
This submission is from a Haley Kennedy who says, I got ghosted 5 times in 1 week. Ooh, scary. And kind of sad.
Luke Picard said that while taking a test in Himes, I watched my soul leave my body during a Himes test. I think that was less of a horror thing and more of a failing your test fact.
That's all the time we have for tonight's episode of Tiger TV After Hours. Make sure to follow us on our socials and stay up to date on all things. I'm Ben Rabley. He's Connor Wagner. See you next week.